Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. He owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. All this scamming. On live right.
Gervonta Davis is now taking shots at Floyd Mayweather, following reports that Mayweather has lost around $170 million. And his comments have once again sparked a huge reaction among boxing fans.
Floyd Mayweather, I mean,
Money May.
Feels like the hits keep on coming for him. I don't know if they're going to be calling him Money May anytime soon, the way it's going right now. And look, I love Floyd as a
Money
fighter.
may not be there like it used to be.
Oh, my
I ain't doing that.
Floyd's
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Y'all
We're
gonna
not.
put some respect on Floyd.
Right, we're doing that.
Floyd's an all-time great. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time.
I'm not in that man's pocket. And people lie. I don't know what he got going
All right,
on.
well, this is the reality. Floyd right now, I have the lawsuit. He is facing a lawsuit from this promoter, CSI Sports, which Floyd signed with last year.
For years, Floyd Mayweather was known as boxing's ultimate money man, building his reputation around huge wins, luxury, smart business moves, and staying ahead of everyone else. But now, amid reports of a massive financial setback, Gervonta Davis appears to be using the situation to take another shot at the man who once played a major role in his career. That is why this moment is getting so much attention. Tank and Floyd have a complicated history filled with tension, public remarks, and years of speculation about where their relationship truly stands. So when Davis mocks Floyd during a time like this, many fans see it as something much deeper than simple trash talk. Tank recently posted on social media, saying he had watched someone who once seemed to have everything in the world lose it all because he surrounded himself with people who did not truly have his best interests in mind, eventually becoming a major hater. He added that he could never end up that way and called the person a loser. Meanwhile, Jason Whitlock argues that Mayweather built his life around chasing wealth and material success, and he believes that obsession may have played a major role in Floyd's current financial troubles.
Careful of the nicknames that you take on, because eventually you'll have to live up to those nicknames. And you've probably taken on a nickname that will destroy you. The Money Team, Money Mayweather. And so now your whole identity is built around.
Meanwhile, Dana White has reportedly offered to help Floyd Mayweather following reports that Floyd suffered a massive $170 million financial loss, making the situation even more interesting. Mayweather has spent years building his reputation as boxing's ultimate moneymaker, an undefeated champion, and a businessman who turned his name into a global brand. That is why reports of such a huge financial setback caught so many people off guard. Dana White's involvement adds another angle because he knows the combat sports business extremely well. He understands how to promote major events, build stars, and turn a compelling story into a huge financial opportunity. So if Dana genuinely wants to help Floyd, it could be about more than simply offering support. There may also be an opportunity to create another major event centered around Mayweather's name. However, the timing of all this makes the situation even more complicated.
Curious what your thoughts are on the unfortunate news that we're seeing so many headlines with Floyd Mayweather Jr. losing like $170 million. Just your opinion on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. And I've talked to him about it, but I don't know enough about it. Hear all these different stories. I think you have to wait to see how this thing's going to play out in court for him. But when somebody works as hard as he did and, amasses the type of wealth that he had, and then, they lose it or it gets stolen or whatever the deal is, it's horrible. And it happens a lot in professional sports. Who knows? Anything is possible. Maybe we could do something, figure it out.
Bob Arum recently showed genuine concern for Floyd Mayweather after reports claimed that the former champion had lost more than $100 million, and his reaction caught many boxing fans off guard. Arum and Mayweather have never had the smoothest relationship, with years of tension between them and Floyd frequently criticizing Top Rank after leaving the company and building his own brand. But instead of making fun of Floyd during a difficult moment, Arum responded with concern, which made his reaction stand out. While some people online were using the reports as a reason to mock Mayweather, Arum appeared to recognize how serious a financial loss of that size could be. After spending decades in boxing, he understands that the sport can create enormous wealth for fighters, but he also knows that poor business decisions and financial problems can cause major damage.
What are your thoughts on that whole situation?
Well, it's very, very sad. But, you know, Floyd had a great career. He made a lot of money. But in his mind, that made him a great genius. Great business genius, great genius in life. And because he overrated life, he ran out of money. You can't, no matter how much money you have, you can't have 2 big planes, 10 security guards. It's going to cost you money. I mean, so again, I'm really sad to see that happen, but hopefully he'll get out of it.
Then Floyd Mayweather responded to all the talk about him losing money, and he made it clear that he is not letting the rumors shake his image. Floyd has always built his name around control, success, and staying ahead of the game. So when people started saying he lost over $100 million, he was not going to sit back and let everyone clown him without saying something. His response felt like a reminder that he is still Floyd Mayweather, still undefeated, and still one of the biggest money names boxing has ever seen. That is why his reaction matters. While fans, fighters, and even people around boxing were reacting to the reports, Floyd tried to bring attention back to his legacy. He has made more money than most fighters could ever dream of, and he wants people to know one rumor does not erase everything he built.
Fight is it? We hear a lot of names. It's Tyson, it's Pacquiao. We see going overseas, kickboxing fight. Who's it gonna be? People are saying you're doing this just cause of the money. Is it just cause money, or just what you want to do?
No, hold on. Let me film it. I prove that I'm 100% when I get in that ring. They playing on my downfall. So, yeah, we don't want to see Floyd with nothing. Right. I be like, yo. Right. Well, why did he do that? Why did he do that in front of Jay-Z? Jay-Z is this and Jay-Z is that. Just like that when people are asking about the PBC. All I want you to do is tell me what y'all got. Just tell me what y'all got. Everybody only worried about what Floyd got. But what do you got? So if something was to come out on Shade Room, they're going to say, oh, it's false because it's black people. But if something come out on TMZ, oh, it's real, we know because it came from them. If I'm not mistaken, it's a con man, or he committed fraud.
Queen's Flip mentioned how people online were calling Floyd Mayweather broke. Adrian Broner refused to pile on with the jokes. Instead, Broner showed that he still has tremendous respect and love for Floyd, saying he would gladly give Mayweather all of his earnings from the month without hesitation. That statement showed just how strong his loyalty remains. While many people were using the financial rumors to make fun of Floyd, Broner saw the situation completely differently. To him, Mayweather is not simply another fighter who should be mocked whenever negative reports appear. Floyd helped influence an entire generation, inspired countless boxers, and showed fighters that they could earn far more than the sport had traditionally offered. So while others were questioning Mayweather's financial status, Broner chose to stand by him, making it clear that if Floyd ever needed his support, he would be there without thinking twice.
Just trust him.
Just trust him? He's a good one.
Yeah.
You hold that Floyd. See he going through what he going through. You gonna look out for him?
Yeah, I got something for him. Floyd needs something.
Hey, don't do that.
I got him, man. I mean, if he needs something.
You gonna holler at Floyd? Put that in your pocket. Put that away.
No, I'm saying,
Put that away.
But look, I swear to God.
Is that still your man?
Yeah, I love Floyd, bro. I ain't got nothing against Floyd. Listen, my monthly this month, if he need it all, I'll give it to him.
Floyd.
Yeah.
You give it to him.
My monthly that I'm making off kick this month, if he need it all, I'll give it to him. Swear to God. No question.
Cent and Floyd Mayweather have a long and complicated history filled with friendship, arguments, public jokes, and plenty of back-and-forth insults. So when reports started circulating that Floyd had allegedly lost a huge amount of money, fans quickly brought 50 Cent into the conversation because he has never been afraid to mock Floyd online. That is what makes this part of the story so interesting. While Adrian Broner has shown loyalty and made it clear that he still cares about Floyd, 50 Cent represents a completely different reaction. Given their history, many fans expect him to turn the situation into another joke, especially since Mayweather built his public image around wealth, luxury, and winning. If 50 Cent does respond, it probably will not feel like an ordinary celebrity comment. Their past makes even a simple remark about Floyd's finances feel much more personal and likely to attract major attention.
You make yourself like we got issues over your anger. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
And it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hostel in a nightclub, because you need that action right now.
Then Jason Whitlock delivered one of the strongest criticisms of Floyd Mayweather's reported financial problems, taking the discussion beyond simple boxing rumors. Whitlock argued that Floyd built his lifestyle around chasing and celebrating wealth, and he believes that obsession with money may have ultimately contributed to Floyd's current financial troubles.
Floyd Mayweather is broke and writing bad checks everywhere because we built him up into some sort of icon, into some sort of idol, and money, the money team, and people on social media that any criticism of Floyd Mayweather, well, that's racist. And they're just into a strong, confident black man. The Deion Sanders argument. Floyd, I wouldn't call him the originator, but maybe one of the prime examples of that mentality. That, they just, a black man with confidence. If I was white and had this kind of confidence, no one would say anything. But a black man with confidence intimidates people and scares people, and the white races all want to put them down. Social media confirms this type of delusional thinking. As long as money defines you, rules you, eventually there's going to be a boomerang effect, and it's going to embarrass you. And
Whitlock's comments went beyond the reports about Floyd Mayweather losing money. He was criticizing the entire persona Floyd spent years creating around wealth and luxury. The cash, expensive jewelry, private planes, luxury vehicles, and constant displays of wealth all became central to the Money Mayweather image. Now, with reports suggesting Floyd has suffered a massive financial setback, Whitlock argues that the lifestyle itself may have played a role in the situation. That is why his criticism attracted so much attention. Mayweather spent years presenting money as a symbol of power and making wealth a major part of his identity. Whitlock's argument is that when your public image depends so heavily on money, a major financial loss becomes more than a business problem. It also puts the entire image you built under pressure.
Spending money, and you have no discipline. And now there are reports out that he's bouncing checks around Las Vegas. The man's made.
Rick Glazer added another strong reaction to the rumors surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances, making the situation sound even more serious. Glazer claimed that Floyd's life has been out of control for years, and alleged that he is dealing with major debt, court judgments, lawsuits, IRS issues, and child support obligations. He also claimed that Floyd owes more than $50 million and argued that Mayweather did not earn nearly as much as he has publicly claimed, suggesting that heavy spending helped create his current financial and legal problems. Those comments directly challenged the foundation of Floyd's Money Mayweather image. For years, Floyd promoted himself as a man surrounded by cash, expensive jewelry, luxury cars, watches, and private jets, creating the impression that his finances were nearly untouchable. Glazer's claims suggest the reality could be very different. Adding to the story, a boxing insider reportedly claimed that Al Haymon had to advance Floyd money before the Conor McGregor fight because Floyd had already spent much of his Pacquiao earnings, with reports suggesting he may have spent close to $200 million since 2017. If those claims are accurate, it raises serious questions about how quickly Floyd's spending matched his enormous income. The story took another turn when 50 Cent reportedly released audio involving Al Haymon and Leonard Ellerbay, allegedly discussing Mayweather and his financial problems. Rather than simply repeating the rumors, 50 appeared to suggest that people close to Floyd were having private conversations about his situation. That makes the story even more damaging because Mayweather built his brand around loyalty, strength, and being in complete control, while the latest claims are now raising questions about whether some people within his circle may be turning against him.
It's audio, some pretty damning stuff coming from two people that were super close to Floyd Mayweather Jr. So earlier today, 50 Cent leaked, I don't know how he got a hold of this conversation, a convo between Leonard Ellerbe and Al Heyman. To give you a little bit of backstory, Leonard Ellerbe was the head of Mayweather Promotions, was very crucial in the career and building Floyd Mayweather across pretty much his whole entire career. And Al Heyman also served as his business advisor for a majority of his career, and also the head of PBC as of current. I've not heard the video. 50 Cent dropped it on his IG. 50 Cent does not like Floyd Mayweather. That's very well documented. I think it stems from 50 and Floyd were supposed to start a promotional company together. I think TMT was supposed to be their joint promotions company, and Floyd went ahead and split the other way. If memory serves me correct, I could be wrong, but I think that's what spurred the tension, the falling out between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather. And whenever 50 Cent gets a chance to throw a jab at Floyd, he goes for it. He takes full advantage of it, and I think he's doing that with this.
Took the Floyd Mayweather financial story even further, making some serious claims about the former champion's situation. Glazer alleged that Floyd has been struggling with major debts, legal judgments, lawsuits, IRS matters, and child support obligations, while also claiming that his debt could be more than $50 million. He questioned Floyd's public claims about how much money he earned and suggested that years of heavy spending may have contributed to his current financial problems. Those allegations challenge the image Mayweather carefully built as the Money Mayweather brand, complete with huge amounts of cash, luxury cars, expensive watches, jewelry, private jets, and a lifestyle that appeared financially unstoppable. A boxing insider also reportedly claimed that Al Heyman advanced Floyd money before the Conor McGregor fight because Mayweather.
His little ass to the ground. Holy moly, that's coming from Al? If that is Al, jeez. One, I would not want to be on Al's bad side. That guy has a lot of pull, a lot of juice, not only in the boxing world, but in the business world. Damn, like, you don't understand like how close like Floyd and Leonard have been over the years. And in talking with Leonard, one, I like Leonard. I think he's a cool dude. Two, Leonard takes a lot of immense pride in building up the career of Floyd Mayweather, building up the fights that Floyd had and the events that they put together, him and Floyd, and with Mayweather Promotion. Takes immense pride in that, being crucial to building up the Mayweather brand and the success that Floyd had outside the ring and even inside of the ring. So it's a bit shocking to hear something like that from Leonard. Something really, really bad had to have happened. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense that it's just based off that one comment. Maybe this was like an accumulation of...
Unboxing Ego weighed in on the Floyd Mayweather situation, calling it one of the most complicated stories surrounding Floyd in years. From his perspective, this goes far beyond reports that Mayweather may have lost a huge amount of money. The bigger issue is that several parts of the Money Mayweather image are being questioned at the same time. It started with the financial reports, then 50 Cent, Al Heyman, and Leonard Ellerbe became part of the discussion, and the alleged audio leak made the story feel even more serious. What began as online talk about Floyd's finances soon turned into questions about what may have been happening within his own inner circle. Boxing Ego's main point is that Mayweather spent years presenting himself as someone who had complete control. He was undefeated, extremely successful in business, and known for making winning look effortless both inside and outside the ring. Now, however, the conversation has shifted toward debt, lawsuits, possible betrayal, and whether people close to Floyd may know details that the public never heard. That is why so many fans are paying attention. This is no longer just about people making jokes online. It is about whether the Money Mayweather image was really as secure as it always appeared.
Here is looking very shaky, to say the least. Like I said before, Al Heyman, he stole money, right? What is going on? For starters, Floyd Mayweather had a fight in Athens, Greece, right? Mike Zambitis. And boom, you never know, right? you truly never know. So Ring Magazine and others have reported the fight has now been called off, right? So the fight was getting ready to come up, I think this weekend, but now the fight has been canceled. Strike one. Strike two. Dan Rafael responded to this clip of Manny Pacquiao training, right? I want to, it's up to my promoter, Bob Adam. He showed me, right? You know, innocent clip of Pacquiao training for a comeback. The caption reads, Manny Pacquiao getting the work in ahead of his September rematch with Floyd Money Mayweather. And longtime boxing reporter Dan Rafael says that is inaccurate, right? That fight isn't happening in September, and almost certainly not.
To Boxing Ego, the Floyd Mayweather story goes far beyond a single rumor or negative headline. He pointed to the growing number of lawsuits and claims connected to Floyd, saying that the situation becomes much more serious when financial pressure and legal problems start appearing together. Mayweather spent years building the Money Mayweather brand around control, success, and the idea that he was nearly untouchable, both in the ring and financially. But Boxing Ego argues that when lawsuits begin piling up, the conversation changes completely. It is no longer simply about fans making jokes or rivals criticizing Floyd. The bigger question becomes whether his business empire is actually as secure as he has always presented it. That is what makes the situation so complicated. The financial rumors are one issue, but multiple legal claims add another level of pressure and leave fans wondering what could really be happening behind the scenes.
There are a lot of reports that Floyd is facing extreme financial hardship from people potentially, allegedly swindling him for money, poor investment and or money management skills, right? And it's culminated in people speculating that Floyd is broke or near broke for, given how much money he made, $1 billion plus in this industry, he don't have nothing to show for it. So a lot of people believe with all these lawsuits, Floyd suing a couple people, Showtime, Steven Espinoza, he's suing former business partners, he's being sued by someone, a dancer, a private dancer from the Girl Collection on some paternity case, alleging the baby is Floyd's. He has a jeweler in Miami, I believe a jeweler in Las Vegas. There's a property management company with some properties in New York and Manhattan that are
Make sure to check out our other videos on the screen for more updates, stories, and the latest action from the world of boxing.